If you're sitting there wondering how to shorten your oversized belt and you're about to take a pair of scissors to the end with the holes in it, then please stop and give me 5 minutes while I explain to you how to do it the proper way. Now, my name is Jonathan Farley. This is the Essential Guide for the Modern Man, and today I'm going to show you how to shorten your leather belt. Okay, it starts with buying the right belt in the first place. This style of belt has a rivet at the buckle end, but more importantly, it's a rivet that screws, that has a screw attachment to it. So you do not, under any circumstances, cut this end of the belt. Quite often, this end of the belt will be stitched, and then if you cut it, it'll look horrible. So make sure you're buying a belt that has a screw rivet at the buckle end. That's the first thing. It does work with other types of belts because you can always add the screw rivet, but I'm going to show you this style first. So to do this, you're going to need a screwdriver. I'm going to use my Swiss Army knife, a leather hole punch, you can buy very cheaply online, a hammer, and something protective to use on the desktop, tabletop, workbench, call it what you will. Now, take the screwdriver and unscrew the rivet. Put that to one side. Take the rivet out itself. That's to one side. And that, you're not touching this bit. The whole buckle part stays exactly as it is. Now, we have our belt, which is too long, and mine, in fact, is not too long, but I'm going to cut it down by 1 inch just to show you. The other piece of equipment I forgot to mention was the scissors. These are just my tailoring shears. Any kitchen scissors, any sharp scissors should do. So you measure this end, how much you want to cut off. We're going to go with 1 inch. So you simply cut off the amount that you're going to trim by. Try and keep it as straight as possible, but it doesn't matter too much because this bit is going to be hidden. Now, you put this on your protective surface and you're basically mimicking what you had here. So you take your hole punch and put it in the middle of the leather. You then take your hammer and gently tap until you've pierced the leather. And that has gone all the way through. Then what I'm going to do is push it through so it's properly pierced. And there we have a nice neat hole. Now, please do not, when you're piercing leather, this costs about £1, £2, very, very cheap. Do not be tempted, when you're working with leather, do not be tempted to use a kitchen knife or a screwdriver or a poking device or something that's going to make an absolute mess of your leather goods. Spend the money on a proper leather hole punch. It will pay dividends in the long term. Now, all we do is take this and reconstruct the belt. So this bit goes in between these parts here, like so. And you've got a part with no line on it. And this is going to go to the front. That's the visible side. And we're basically threading it through all the holes there in the leather. And then take the side with the screwdriver slot in it, and then once you've got a bite on the thread, you can just screw it all back. And hey presto, we have a professionally shortened belt that's now the correct size. Perfect. So, if you'd like to see more of my essential guide for the modern man, please think about subscribing and join me for the next one. I'll see you soon. Take care.